Welcome everyone to this daily sidereal astrology forecast. This is for Monday, January 16th, 2017. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the actual constellations in the sky, known as sidereal astrology. If you are new, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, everyone. So I hope you all had a nice weekend. We are still in a very illuminating time. We had that full moon last Thursday. So that was awareness coming in. Maybe some insights about what we can cultivate in our lives. And really this week, this first half of the week in this disseminating phase, taking that insight and assimilating it into our life, right? Bringing it into our life, working with it, cultivating it. There's flow and support to do that. That's because the sun isn't trine to the moon. So our emotional body and our self-expression and all this, there's a bit of sync. And again, through the awareness, a bit of momentum, all right, to assimilate this stuff into our life and move that energy forward. Now, today, as it was the past couple days, the moon is in Leo, but is getting very close to Virgo. So a little bit of both here. I think particularly the first half, still great for the self-expression, really good for bringing in a bit of fun, playful, lighthearted energy in life, maybe feeling like we want a bit of entertainment as well, which can be very good. And then as the day progresses, we start to get into more of the Virgo energy, which is going to set the theme for most of this week. And that's going to be more about, again, personal growth and personal development, which is what Virgo is all about. So as the day progresses, accessing a bit of that willingness to, I think, self-improve, organize things in our life, analyze things, just to strive towards perfection. Not achieving perfection as human beings, of course, but striving for that, and bettering things in our life, whether it's us, our life in and of itself, or maybe even helping others improve as well. All right, so that's the emotional body. That's the sort of theme of the day, definitely a bit expressive, shifting into a bit analytical there, which can be a good way of working with both. The bigger picture is that the sun's been in Sagittarius, so there's this adventurous side to things, and still very much is. Or maybe it's about open-mindedness, philosophy, spirituality, things like that. And continuing to focus on our belief systems, right? Seeing the big picture of our life and also turning that inward and seeing how do we view our lives? What are our belief systems? What do we see as possible? And that can be a great source of energy. Again, insight with that. And Mercury's recently, gone direct since last week. So things are moving forward still regarding these open-minded possibilities, maybe about our belief systems or even the routine and the daily stuff, slowly but surely moving forward. Mercury is going to be in a shadow for the bulk of this month, but definitely in a forward-moving momentum, especially with all the planets all being direct right now, really signifies that as well. All right, so that's the placements. In terms of the aspects, we do have Mars conjoining up to Chiron today. Very important. This happens once every roughly 2.5 years. And so this is starting a new cycle with this. And this is particularly about healing. As a lot of you know, Chiron is the wounded healer. It's where we feel wounded. And as we do the healing of ourselves, we in turn become good at healing and can help others heal as well. And that's the natural gift of Chiron. But anyways, this has to do with Mars energy, which is about our personal needs, our confidence, our self-esteem, our things that are basically our desires in life and our ability to achieve our desires. So there might be some wounds about these matters. It's neutral, it's a conjunction, it's sort of going into tomorrow, so it's a very subtle energy, but certainly this week. And so if any wounds do come up about self-image, about your confidence, about your ability to cultivate your desires in life or those personal needs of yours, do be aware of that. That's a great way of working with Chiron is awareness and, of course, acceptance, accepting the wounds, and that can facilitate the healing process. And I think it's going to happen anyways. I think collectively we are going through this healing with this sort of masculine, energetic sort of side of Mars. And this is in our personal life and just in general. So the more awareness we bring to that, the more acceptance we bring about our own personal wounds, we'll find that really facilitates the healing process. Now, with all of this, this has been a part of something a bit larger, and that's been the fact that Chiron has been squaring up to Saturn. And in fact, the moon is going to be in a T-square involving that Mars-Chiron conjunction and the square to Saturn. So the Saturn side to it is that maybe there are some moons about taking some responsibilities, or our ability to take responsibilities for some things in our life. Or maybe our ability to cultivate, to actually put in the work that it takes, right? Because Saturn's all about putting in the work. Now, it's not the suffering work or the struggling work. It's just simply the work of like working out. It's exercising your muscles, although uncomfortable and although challenging, makes us stronger, more resilient, and healthy. So anyways, if you feel any wounds about that being activated today, about your ability to cultivate the big picture, about taking the slow and steady approach to maybe the structures or long-term things in your life, or about the things that are about putting in the work, be aware of that as well. And I think through that, the healing's certainly taking place. There's a fresh new perspective. And again, this is all starting a new 2.5-year cycle with this. All right, so it's a great time to plant new seeds. Take it easy. It's still early. See what comes your way in terms of what specifically it is. But I think the more accepting we are, the more it will facilitate this healing. And as a result, I think there is going to be rejuvenation, refreshment, a new perspective, feeling healed. And then as a result, helping others heal as well, just indirectly. And this goes back to the collective energy that we're all healing this sort of Mars energy at the moment. So again, it's going to be throughout the week, this first half in particular, but there certainly could be a shift the second half of the day. All right, so that's the T-square there. And earlier, though, the moon is going to be in trine to Pluto. So this is nice and supportive to all this in the sense that we could be feeling like we are willing to go deep. We are willing to heal. Pluto is very much about that. So change, awareness, letting go of past patterns, all of this is supporting this, this new beginning. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Definitely great for self-awareness, internal acceptance. That can be very rejuvenating and facilitate this healing to our confidence, to our self-motivation, to our personal needs in life. All right, and that's going to take us into the rest of the week. As the backdrop too, I want to mention that, Mars has been shifting into Pisces, so how we're actually getting things done right now is supposed to be in a very receptive way. Pisces is about following that current of life, and that's a really good analogy. The river. We can either choose to swim upstream, all right, and go exactly where our minds want to go, our egos want to go, but that can drain us out. That can tire us out. What's better is to see where things are taking us through the intuition, through the acceptance, letting go of everything outside of our immediate control, and then using the current. We can still move left. We can still move right. We can still choose to stop at a location along the river, but it's moving in the same direction. So I think being receptive to that as well. And that's really what Chiron's been helping us heal, is our ability to let go, our ability to detach and go with the flow, so to speak. And so there's a lot of healing taking place with that also. So great day for receptivity, starting to become acclimated with that. Mars is shifting into here. It's going to take a few days for this transition, but seeing how, yes, we can get things done. We can pursue those personal needs in a receptive way. All right, and again, that can be very healing. All right, so that's the placement. And then still, of course, great for that energy with open-mindedness, seeing the big picture. Again, in this disseminating phase, taking those insights from last week, putting them into action or implementing them into our life. And the shift into Virgo from Leo. Still a great day for a bit of self-expression. Shifting into, I think, a great day for personal growth and development. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.